In this video I will be showing you how to replace front struts and sway bar links for a 2017 Lincoln MKX. This video will also be useful if you're replacing the front struts and sway bar links for a Ford Edge 2015 to 2021 or a Lincoln MKX 2016 to 2018 or a Lincoln Nautilus 2019 to 2021. So this vehicle comes with two different options for the front struts. You've got the standard strut, which you can get as just the strut itself, or you get the whole strut assembly coilover, which in that case I'd recommend getting the whole strut assembly. For the little extra cost, it'll have all new parts and it'll save you time with install. And with this model they have an option that's called electronic adjustable suspension, and if your vehicle has this option you're going to be paying a little bit more, and you can only get them through the Motorcraft brand. This is the part number here, and as of right now you can only get the strut instead of the full strut assembly with these, so it's a little bit more work, but I'll show you both ways. So let's get started. First thing you're going to do is pop the hood and locate these clips. There are 5 total. Then find a block of wood or something to hold up the plastic. Then remove 2 of the 3 bolts up on top. One of them loosen up, but don't take out completely. Leave it on for now to hold the strut assembly. These are a 13 millimeter. Then you're going to want to raise the car up off the ground. Take the lug nuts off. These are a 21 millimeter, and then take your wheel off. After that, you're going to start with taking off this brake hose right here. This is a 10 millimeter. Then you're going to take off the nuts on the 2 lower strut bolts. These are a 24 millimeter. You don't have to hold the bolts as I did in this picture because they're pressed in. And the way you get these bolts out is take a hammer and gently tap on them to push them out. And then you're going to want to take off your sway bar link. This is a 18 millimeter, and then you're going to take a 6 Allen and hold it while you're turning it, and then pop off your ABS wire. And then if you don't have the electronic controlled suspension, now you're ready to take the strut out. So go back up on top, take out the final bolt for the upper strut, and then you can remove the strut assembly. If you do have the electronic adjustable suspension, then you will have to remove this wire as well, and then follow it back to where it clips in here. Remove it from the clip holder, and this one's kind of tricky to unplug. But as you see in this picture here, on the upper side, that's the button you got to push down. So now you can remove the strut assembly. So now that you got it out, you're going to need a spring coil compressor tool. Set it on a bench, and then put one on each side, and then slowly tighten up each one at a time, alternating back and forth as you compress the spring. And then once the spring can start to move freely, you got it in far enough. Then here you can either use a pass-through socket to hold it. It's a 21 millimeter, and then there's a 10 millimeter on the inside. We just used a standard deep socket to hold it in the pipe wrench. So once you get it off, you're going to take all your parts off the strut assembly. It'll be your bearing plate, your upper spring pad, your lower spring pad, dust boot, and then install all of it in the same order onto the new strut, and then reinstall the center nut and get it as tight as you can for now, and we'll torque it later. And now take a wire brush and clean up all the mating surfaces where the strut will be applied to, and then hold it up in place and get the top 3 bolts started, but don't tighten them down yet. Then install your lower strut bolts. Then use a hammer to tap it in gently. You're not going to get them all the way in, just get them about this far, and then you put the nut on, and then as you're sucking them in with an impact, you're going to want to tap on it with a hammer. Then plug in your electronics and reroute the wire, put it back in place. The lower strut bolts are torqued to 173 foot-pounds. Reinstall your brake hose. Install your new sway bar links. On these new ones, they were a 17 on the backside and an 18 nut. The sway bar links are torqued to 85 foot-pounds. Then you can lower the car back down, and then you can tighten up your upper strut bolts. These are torqued to 26 foot-pounds. And now you're going to torque your center strut shaft. These are torqued to 98 foot-pounds. And then reinstall your clips, and then torque your lug nuts to 162 foot-pounds, and then you're finished. Thanks for watching the video. Please like and subscribe to get more short and to the point how-to videos like this that saves you time so you can get more done.